name is Mahdi Shehu, a Nigerian by birth, from Katsina State, in a locality called Kopasori. This outing and clip is titled Extreme Poverty in Nigeria. Where are the sheikhs, the malams, and the ulamas? I am asking this question because prior to the 2023 general elections, many sheikhs, with few exceptions, many malams, with few exceptions, many ulamas, with few exceptions, were all over. They took over the pulpit of their mosques. They took over the microphones. They were in all media houses, in all public gatherings, promoting the venom of Muslim ticket in wholesale and retail. Why do I say it is a venom? In a country with millions of Christians and followers of other influences, other than Muslims, you can't tell me that there is no Christian worth his own salt and name that can become a deputy vice president from the deputy president or vice president from the northern extraction. That is clearly unthinkable. And they know it is not justifiable. There is no justice, no equity, no fairness in that Muslim ticket. But they went ahead for some very clear reasons to promote, to protect, to project that unwholesome project of Muslim ticket. They influenced their congregations. They quoted verses of the Quran, interpreted those verses to serve their own purposes. Before you say Jack Robinson, it was all over. In wholesale and retail, majority of people were convinced that Muslim ticket is justifiable. And we saw the results, especially in the northwest and northeast. They sold the ticket, even though 14 million people in Nigeria said no. The voices of Obi and the voices of Atiku said no. In unison, over 14 million people. Only 8 million people that are still doubtful bought into the Bobby trap. Now, it is Muslim ticket at play. Increasing hunger, starvation, insecurity all over the horizon. People are traumatized, confused, bewildered, and dislocated. Everybody today in Nigeria is on his own. Everybody for himself, God for us all, survival of the fittest, and the devil take the hindermost. Yet, we are hearing no voices from the ulamas, from the malams, from the sheikhs. It is inordinate silence. We only saw them going to Niger to plead for, go for war, not to go on. But before Niger, it has been 8 years of harvest of death under Buhari. Harvest of disease, of delay, of decay, of injustice and forbidding of justice. But they kept quiet. They were comfortable with the difficult health injury inflicted by Buhari's 8 years of disaster. They were comfortable with the thousands of people being killed and slaughtered all over the country under Buhari. They were okay that people were being kidnapped, maimed, killed, incapacitated, and financially dispossessed. They were okay that farmers were not going to the farm. They never went to Buhari, at least none to us. Now it is the turn of Muslim ticket. They could go to Niger, but we expected them having sold this ticket of Muslim ticket. And with the rise in poverty and disease in the country, unemployment, poverty, declining values, we expected them to have the courage, the guts, the audacity, the wherewithal, and the liver to go and tell Tinubu that we sold you in wholesale and retail, especially to the Muslims. Now the whole of Nigeria, Muslims and Christians, are dying of hunger, of disease. Traders, medium, large scale and lower scale, 80% of them have had their capital decimated on account of your reckless statement on the very first day you were sworn in, where you said no more fuel subsidy. It has decimated 80% of all people with capital. It has increased the number of people who are in abject multidimensional poverty to beyond 134 million to over 200 million. We expected them to tell him pop and play in open space. But mum is the word. Silent is the word. They have gone into inordinate silence, as if they have gone into deep slumber. Why don't they go and do this elementary ethical responsibility? Ulamas, sheikhs, malams, don't forget, if you are looking away now, at a time when the Tinubu's regime is inflicting injury on majority Nigerians and decimating them. If you are looking away because you are comfortable, if you are looking away because you are rich, if you are looking away because you have shelter beautiful and over your head, if you are looking away because of the various automobiles, including bulletproofs at your own possession, if you are looking away because your children go to the best schools, if you are looking away because you can afford health care and food, do know that nothing is permanent. We've seen rich people turning into poor people, healthy people physically incapacitated, knowledgeable people reduced into nothing. There is no exception. Nobody is an exception to this rule from Allah Ta'ala. If you can't talk now, you will definitely talk. Willy-nilly, now and wakarha, whether you like it or not. On Judgment Day, ulamas, malam, sheikhs, alaramas, along with rich men, people endowed with wealth, along with the leaders elected and appointed and those who inherited power.
The northern, my brothers in the north now, all of a sudden now, Tinubu is a tribalist. Tinubu does not like the northerners. Tinubu does not like Muslims. These are the same people who campaign for Muslim in this country. And then some of them are now saying, now all of a sudden, remembering that, look, Tinubu, we will not go for Tinubu again because we don't want a Muslim again. These kind of things. So it's elitist thing. And I hope that people understand. I want the downtrodden, the masses of this country to see us as what we are, politicians. Most of us are not trustworthy. Most of us are selfish. Most of us care just for ourselves. Because whenever you are part of a system, you don't fight it. I want the people of this country to understand, like the masses down, that look, we the elites, we are one and the same. We are one and the same. We're not enemies. And then Muslims and Christians, we are one and the same. Whenever it's convenient for an elite, you will see him with like a Muslim elite and a Christian elite, they are one and the same. Elite in PDP and elite in APC are one and the same. This is what I want the people to understand, that look, at the elite level, we are one and the same. So please, the people of this country, downtrodden, you should not fight your brother because he's a Muslim or because he's a Christian, either because he's a Fulani or because he's an Igbo man. Because at our own level, we don't fight, we don't insult each other, we don't kill, we don't
at the elite level.
At the elite level. So I want down the ladder to also understand that, look, don't kill yourselves over these elite issues, because most of these fights, they are elites fight. Simple. Once you lose out, then you start saying that, look, the northern, like some of the northern, my brothers in the north now, all of a sudden now, Tinubu is a tribalist. Tinubu does not like the northerners. Tinubu does not like Muslims. These are the same people who campaign for Muslim in this country.
See, now I told you, I said it. Anyways, this video is like some time ago. If it's an old video, but this is what is happening today. Do you understand? What he said is what is happening today, everything. So the northerners are now realizing, or they realized their mistakes. People who voted for Tinubu that time, who supported same ticket, Muslim ticket, the same people are the one pulling out of APC, saying that there was no need for us to have same ticket in this country. It is not good. A lot of them are pulled out of this same ticket and now looking for somebody to make sure they remove Tinubu in Nassau Rock, right? So now all of them, they realize that it was not good what other people were saying at that time. So the biggest mistake, what we are facing today, is just a child's play. I said it last year. If you've been following me, I said what you are saying that time is just a child's play. Just like you are doing IT, the major hardship has not started. So now what are we seeing today? Is it going better since last year, Tina? Has anything changed from bad to good? No, it's going worse, isn't it? So we said it, and it's going to continue like this. And if we allow this same party to continue, there might be no country called Nigeria after 2027 if Tinubu continues again. So there might be no country called Nigeria. Meanwhile, we shouldn't allow him to come back again. So it's going to get worse if he comes back again. And now they are realizing that Tinubu does not qualify to be the president of this country, and he does not deserve a second term. So now the whole Nigerians could see this. So anybody who is supporting Tinubu or wanting Tinubu to come back into power again, that means that person needs to go and check himself. They need to examine the person. If the person is normal, like I used to say, if you are not a APC members, you are not even if you are APC members, and your father is APC members, right? You as children, your father is just a member. He does not have money. He does not have any position in APC. You're just supporting them, giving him change. So you now, life is difficult for your father, it's difficult for you because your dad is supporting APC. You as the children, the youth, right? You join your dad. You could not, if you cannot encourage your dad, advise your dad to dump APC and support a good governance, you are evil. If you are, so your daddy is supporting APC because his party is looking for one thing or the other, and you as a youth, you support your daddy to support APC, you are evil. Both of you needs to go to psychiatry to go and examine your brain if you are normal, if you think right. Otherwise, I don't see any reason why you should come and say you want to vote for APC as a youth of this country. Do you understand? So you need to be examined if you are mentally, physically okay, or if something is wrong with you on this. So they need to determine your brain. So you can say anything you want to say. So I'm not, you can insult me, but that's the reality, that's the truth. That's the truth. So anyways, we are watching 2027. I'll continue to say election is not between APC and the APC versus APC. No, it's between Nigerians against APC. So they are no more than us. Same ticket, number one, same ticket will not work. Definitely they are going to change Shetima. They're going to change Shetima. Tinubu is definitely going to replace Shetima with a Christian, which I know that one. Then secondly, whether he did that or not, Tinubu as APC party, I don't think so that he will come back for the second term. He does not deserve it. He does not. So the Northerners are fed up. Anyways, they are not the only one. The Northerners are still supporting. Some are still supporting. Some. The large percentage of the Northerners are saying reason not to support Tinubu. That Tinubu has failed. This and this and that. There's no two ways about it now. All of them they could say. Right? Is it the Benue youth? The people in Benue State? Like I said the other day, that is it the governor of Benue State? I think is he APC or PDP member? Even if he's APC member. Is it the same governor who is calling for help, who is calling Tinubu that he's fed up, he cannot, the problem is too much for him, that Tinubu should come to his rescue? Is it the same person that will not go and be campaigning for Tinubu, like encouraging the youth to go and vote for Tinubu for 2027? Obviously no. Now the youth will not listen to him because he has failed. Tinubu has failed the country. The governor himself has failed, so they won't listen to him. Or is it, which one? Is it just Plateau State? Is it the other one that is recorded many bye since over the last 2-3 months, even since this year, the beginning of this year, he recorded a lot of bye in that region? Is it those people who are fed up, looking for a breath of fresh air, looking for somebody to hold, to say, thank God you have come to our rescue? Is it those people who are desperately in need of good leadership that you want to go and tell to vote for Tinubu, of which they are seeing the failure already? That Tinubu has failed. Tinubu does not mind them. Tinubu does not care about them. All this bad that have been happening in the north, that Tinubu has not said anything about it. Is it the same people that you want to tell to vote for Tinubu again? Obviously no, they are not going to support him. Or is it the south? is it people in the south? Tell me the state. If truly free and fair election, tell me which of the states. I'm not even talking of south, southeast. Leave those states alone. Tell me southwest, under Yoruba state. Tell me the state that we call for election today, that Tinubu will win the election in a free, fair election. Tell me which state. So somebody should tell me. Even Lagos state. When Tinubu never failed, when they said he built Lagos the first day, he lost. He lost woefully to a stranger. Is it now they have tested his leadership that he has failed? He said he built Lagos. Now he built Lagos. Now he scattered the whole Nigerians. Right? He scattered the whole Nigeria rather. So is it the same people in Lagos State now, after testing his leadership, seeing what he has, what he can do? Is it those people who voted against him when he was coming in that want to vote for him now after testing, see what he can do, see what he has in store for Nigeria, that he does not have anything to offer? Is it those same people that want to vote for him? No. So far. So they know they has no opportunity to win the election. Anyways, let me stop here. Please share this video. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll be your guy. Run off for me. I'll be your guy. Waiting the subscribe. Click that red button. Hit the notification button so that you get to see your date like this. Next time you'll be the first person to see. It doesn't cost you anything. Just hit the red button now. They try so that you get to see your date from me. Oh yeah, now do that one now, please. Okay.